Sorry about that. Pandas, pandas, pandas. Drop those GMs in the chat. I'm Bob Money. We're back live at it again, trading every single day. The Nascraq. Can you believe it? We're about 1 minute to market open. News check. News already passed at 8:30. Unemployment claims. It did absolutely nothing. It's not even about news anymore. It's all about Trump tweets. That's all that matters. Drop those GMs in the chat. It's got the like pandas. We got our second payouts. 2 full payouts, pandas. Can we go for number 3? We're going for number 3. Payout number 3 here. Can we get it, pandas? Can we get back? Look at this. Look at what we're dealing with, pandas. This was yesterday's price action. Just super choppy, slow grind to the upside. That's what we were dealing with all day yesterday, basically. You got good volatility early on in the day, and this is where we made all our bamboo. And after that, we just could not make much. It's just too confusing for me.
5-minute trap.
Markets open, pandas. Let's see. We got a small gap on the 5-minute chart. It could hurry up and fill it up. We'll see. Pandas, but we got payout number 2 in the books. That's 2 out of 6 of the payouts. We need 4 more payouts, pandas. 4 more payouts. Can we get it? What a push. What a push. We're pushing up. I mean, I feel like we're going to fill the gap. But who knows? This is breaking out currently. I'm just sitting on my pause. I'm going to wait for the first couple of bars to finish here on the 5-minute chart. Probably gonna fill the gap now. Big push up or big push down. 5-minute chart. It's a quick fill of the gap here. Let's draw this channel here. It looks very clean like this, actually. Okay. It's not guaranteed, but lower high could be a good trade here just to fill that gap on the 5-minute chart. But we got a trend line in the way as well. Just be mindful of that. So before you jump in going long, right, you got to wait for that 5-minute candle. Let's wait till it finishes here. That lower high looks like it's going to fill the gap. Yeah, fills the gap with that lower high. I thought it would, but we also had this trend line in the way, but it's all good. Actually pushing down now kind of hard. Interesting. It feels like an entry long. Setting up here, but really? I don't know. I could try. It's not the best setup in the world. It's nothing close to the best setup in the world, but all right. It does trigger. It could be a nice push down here. No clue. You can get back in if you wanted to right there. Comes back up. You hate to see that, right? This should be the breakout, but instead of breaking out, it's reversing a little bit. But pushing down again could be good news. Little tough to say. All right, disappointing follow through right here. Small pullback. Tight bear channel. Does push down again. This could be the move now. Who knows? Comes, snaps back up. Does push down decently hard. Decently hard pushes down now. Okay. This might be confirmation bar here. People might just go short here. Let's see. Nope. People are buying it up. Interesting. A place where I thought they would sell right here. It's not selling at all. It's a tight, very small pullback bear channel here. Very narrow channel. Making lower lows, lower highs. Limit order market for the bears. Not sure what to do here. Just sitting, waiting. Like if yesterday was a big range, then we're still in it. Right, this big up, big down. We're still like within this massive range here. Lower highs, lower lows, still going on. Look to break this low here. Fair enough. Fair enough. All right. Let me say good morning to a couple of my pandas. Alex, good morning. YL, good morning. Robert, good morning. Carter, Marissette. I've been getting back into the using two leggies on ES. What time frame do you recommend for tick charts? 2K charts. YL, every time it's market open and I need to go for a back to the explosive BMs. All right, I got you. Lee A, good morning. Luis, good morning. Austin Hare, Blue and Apex account might replace it with a TPT. Try it out. Absolutely try it out. It's 100% worth it. You might fall in love with it. Tate, good morning. If you guys don't know, if you're not using Apex, use TPT. That's the only other option in my opinion right now. It's the only other option right now. It's amazing. Payouts are super fast, super reliable, and it's cheap. Cheap. 40% off with no activation fee, all in. It's actually cheaper than Apex. So currently, if you don't know, we just got our second payouts. If you haven't noticed, we are top half of the accounts are. It used to be 62,000. Now they're like 59,000. So we got payouts on those, and we are 2 payouts in our 6 payout challenge. Second just short here. It comes back to the 20 EMA. Decent signal bar. Are we continuous downtrend is a question. We're right on the 20 EMA on the 5-minute chart. Do I want to take the reversal up? I don't think so. In trading range price action, this is difficult to take. You just don't know. Second just short works out beautifully. Makes a new low even. Actually, not yet. New low's down here. Let's see if we can make it down here. Having a hard time breaking above the 20 EMA, which is nice, right? If we get a lower high off the 20 EMA, I may just go short. Right now it's a little bit confusing. It's kind of going sideways. We got like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 overlapping bars in a row right now, like small trading range being created here. Just be careful. Just don't be too eager on things here. A lower high, I may be interested if it bounces off the 20 EMA once again. I may be interested here. Because this big push down, I think, deserves one more leg down. So we're going to see if we can capture some of that. But this could just be a reversal on the 5-minute chart. Give me a good signal bar. I'll be interested. Okay. Okay. Signal bar is yucky. But it's a small signal bar. Small risk, that means. Clearly underneath the 20 EMA here. 14 overlapping bars in a row. Hoping we can come back to the bottom of this trading range if we trigger this. So I'm hoping for. Okay, for a 1-to-1 here. That lower high is no joy right now. It does come back to the bottom trading range-ish. Let's see. It does hit the bottom trading range. It This looks like it has the makings of a little bit further push down here. It's quite choppy though. It's reversing back up now. I don't know what to make of this. Let's see if we can make a new low. That's what I want to see. Snaps back up. Super choppy. So you got to stay away from markets like this. Because like most likely you should come with limit orders here, but we're going to take the hit. Unfortunate. I mean, you want to make a new low, but look how choppy it is. You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 bars overlapping. You just sit on your pause. There's nothing to do here. And the only reason why I went short here, because we're kind of at the top of the trading range. Want to get back to the bottom trading range. That's the only reason why I have to go short. And I thought maybe we can make a new low. For me, I felt like the trade wasn't worth it unless we made a new low. But nothing happened. Like I said, this is probably the best place to go short here with limit orders. Even though we got stopped out here, it's probably the best place to scale in. Unfortunately, but it is what it is. You know, you got like 16 overlapping bars in a row. Just sit on your pause. It's not 164. It's all good. It's not even 10 points. Another reason why I take this trade is small risk, very small risk here. All right, second to short again here. It's too choppy. I'm just gonna sit on my pause. I don't know what's happening here. It's just too choppy. I wanted this to resolve. I want this this choppiness to resolve. It looks like it wants to push down though, right? Bear flag, essentially big push down. Bear flag needs another leg down. That's what it looks like it's forming here. Got an OI pattern on the 5-minute chart. Trap trade, not interested. It looks like it needs one more push down. It does look like it needs one more push down here. Right, having a hard time breaking above 20 minutes, especially now the 20 minutes curling downwards. The bear bar here, I may be tempted just to go short. One more try as a confirmation to go short with a decent bear bar here. All right, I'll try. 25. All right, we'll see. I feel like that might be the confirmation bar that people are waiting for. Let's see if it is. Looking for that new low. Snaps down. No joy yet. No joy yet. I need more than that, pandas. I truly need more than that. So disgusting. I need more than that. It's not even a new low yet. OI pattern breaks to the downside here. We could just be continuing our uptrend on the bigger time frames. Lower low here. Still cannot break above the 20 MA. Still looking bearish to me. This might be even more confirmation to go short here. Jeez Louise. Having a hard time to make its actual move. Having a hard time making its actual move here. Decent bear bar. Can we get a trap trade? I'll take it. Does push back up. Might come back to the top of the trading range. I feel like the 20 EMA will be a good resistance for us here still. Right, having a hard time breaking above it every single time. Or this could be simply double bottom here and just reverses and breaks my neck. Which is fine as well. So sick here, this price action, but here we go. One more time. We're going to add on to this position if we can get it. Snapping back up. Right, still 20 EMA, clearly acting as resistance, which is what I like. I just don't like the 50 bajillion overlapping bars in a row. That's the one thing I don't like about this trade. Because it can be very tricky. Trades like this. Right, the higher time frames also show just a bunch of overlapping bars in a row. 5-minute chart. It's an OI pattern. Basically, I'm trying to we broke the bottom of the OI pattern, so I'm trying to look for like some sort of move to the bottom after that break, but it's not happening. And the 20 EMA, can it stay strong? Can it stay as a strong resistance for us? It has been for a long time, but at this point, it's like it's just so many overlapping bars in a row, and this This move down you thought would be strong, but it's not as strong as I would like, right? It basically just comes back into the trading range, and it almost feels like a failed breakdown. So we'll see. I think the trade is like absolutely over if it hits this. We'll just take it out completely here if it hits this. Okay, we're in. We're in another trade here. Another contract. This needs to come back down, in my opinion. Right, again, the 20 EMA clearly acting as resistance. It makes me feel like institutions are just like basically selling at the 20 EMA, trying to accumulate here. When it comes back to 20 EMA, they just reload their positions. That's what it feels like. I have no clue. It's so many overlapping bars in a row. Might as well just be a trading range at this point. But the 20 EMA is acting as resistance, so I'm going to keep treating it like that. And hopefully that works in my favor, but we'll see. It's just so many overlapping bars in a row here. At this point, I should just be out of my trade because it's too confusing, too much uncertainty, and yeah, I don't know. There's too much uncertainty here, to be honest. The bear bar on the 5-minute chart snaps back up, continues to go sideways here. It's an OI pattern now on the 2500 tick. Can we get a push down here? Solid push one way or another. I don't care which way it pushes at this point. I just want to push a certain way. And we're clearly underneath the 20 MA, so it feels like it wants to push to the downside. That's what it feels like. Okay, it does push down to the downside. Snaps down, doesn't touch my target. It misses it by like a tick here. I hope it doesn't snap back up. Let's see if we can get a little bit of a runner here, hopefully. I don't want it to come back up too much either. I want it to save some bamboo. I want to protect some bamboo here. Let's let it finish. Let's see if it breaks above this bar. I'm done because it's too confusing. Yeah, too confusing. I mean, what's the difference from here to here, to be honest? You would want a little follow through after a bear bar like this, but instead of follow through on this bear bar, you get a snap reversal limit order trade, which is never a good sign, right? If you're trying to take advantage of this trend, but who knows? Another push down, I'll take it. We'll move this now here. We'll continue this. I don't mind continuing it. We'll see how far down it goes. I almost don't want any reversal here. I almost just want to take it out here because it's being silly at this point. Too many overlapping bars in a row. I mean, it could push down further, but I'm going to take it there. I'm at 122. I'll take it. I left some money on the table, some bamboo on the table. I left $400 on the table, unfortunately, but the reason why I left it on the table is because of the potential of possibly getting really, a lot of pushes down here. But I just don't like the price action right now. I feel like it wants to get back up. I think on the 5-minute chart, we're clearly in this channel here. And I'm afraid that it's just bouncing off the support here. And it's going to continue to grind up from yesterday. We're continuing this grind up from yesterday. So I was afraid of. Regardless, I would have lost money here. Not lost, but I made more bamboo because my stop loss was right above this pivot high. So at the end, I just didn't like the price action. Did not like the follow through. Right, when you get strong pushes down and just reverses like that, it's never a good sign. I mean, we're up 122. I'll take it. I'll take it. Good morning. Austin Harris says 50K TPT all in price right now. I don't know. You tell me. What is the all in price? I don't trade the 50Ks. I trade the 150Ks. I even like that for TPT. Comes back up to the 20 EMA, simply bounces off of it. But guess what it did first? It would have taken me out break even. Now it goes down the way I want it to go. So sick. Right, it would have taken me out break even before making that final push down, which means I could not partake. It does this nasty OI pattern, or IO pattern, outside bar essentially. Right, it makes a higher high and a lower low, so it expands here, which is like really annoying when you're trying to swing trade. But it finally does make the push down after it would have taken me out break even regardless, right? I would got taken out break even, so tough. Almost in a sense, I like this, the fact that it does this. Like I feel like I can make a whole strategy based off a trade coming out break even and reversing. Like maybe this strong bear bar here was good confirmation to go short. It seems like other traders thought so too, and they just right. This bar is bigger than this bar, so it felt like they felt more confident going short here. They wanted to wait. Now we're getting a big old push down here. Right, that's a lot of consolidation and never got above the 20 MA. That's why I felt safe going short here and just holding it. I went short here and then short here again. Big nasty push down. Tremendous push down here. Unfortunately, couldn't make much of it here. Could not make much of it. I got this little piece of this big push down because it took me out. And on low volume days, that's what's gonna happen, right? The market has to reload its positions. Otherwise, the institutions would have just been happy because they probably got their full position in down here. But because of the low volume, the market typically has to come back up to like the original entry point to get like basically it had to fill up, right? The institutions went short here, then they had to basically refill here, and then they got the push down. So it's unfortunate. Not unfortunate, but that's just low volume days. You're going to see that a lot because institutions cannot get in their positions fully. So they have to get in twice here. So they got the push down. They may have took profits even, but really they probably just reloaded, and this was the push that they wanted actually. And I got something interesting with the 5-minute candle. Super strong bear bar. No follow through. No follow through yet, at least. And right, these are pretty significant as well. It shows clearly where the limit orders are. Right? All a bunch of limit orders here, and not only like through like you don't even have to look at the like the books. You can just see with the price action. This is the place where the limit orders are. This is where it is. Still the 20 minute. Let's see if it acts as another resistance again. Goodness! We're 2 payouts in. I don't know what I should do. Should I do like payouts, like total payout amount this year or something? Total payouts this year so far, just Apex alone. Let's see how much it is. Says from 2025. Let's see, 2025.
2,500 tick trap.
Sorry, I need like a spreadsheet because of so many payouts. All right. Okay, I think this is right. This year alone, $139,000 in payouts. 139,500 in payouts.
2,500 tick trap.
Wow, 20 EMA is still acting as resistance, as you can see. Big push down, no second entry short. That's what I wanted to wait for. We did not get it. 5-minute. Like the trading range indicator is telling us trading range is still here. I'm thinking it's coming back to the bottom trading range if you ask me. What in the world? Is that cool? Is that kind of sexy to show how many payouts I've got, how much money I made? Like, should the whole, since all you guys care about is this, should I just like fill the whole screen with just how much money I've made? That's all you guys care about. It's like, oh yeah, that's all we care about. We don't care anything about anything else. We don't care about this guy's journey. We don't care about how much insight this person has in trading. We just care about how much money he's made. So for some people, this is all they want to see in the stream. They don't even want to see trading. They just want to see how much payouts you've gotten. That's all people care about. Sorry, it's not big enough. There it is. Oh, why? It needs to be on top of everything. Sorry about that. How dare I put the rhythmic in front of it? Why else can you just blank out the background? Like, he doesn't even want to see the charts anymore. Sorry about that here. Sorry for all the noise here. Sorry for all the noise. All right. Here's the new stream. This is all it is. The stream is just me posting how much money I've made. Welcome to the stream. I'm glad that you guys are here. We do a lot of, entertainment here, and this is this is what trading's about, right? This is all that matters at the end. And I hope you guys enjoy. Please, leave a comment. Make sure you scalp that like button. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Like, I'm in a trade right now, but who cares? All that matters is how much money I made. Best stream on YouTube. Now I gotta remember everything I have up here. All right, this guy, 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 this guy. No, this guy, this guy. All right, all right, all right. We're back. We're back. We're back. I hope you guys enjoyed that stream. I mean, that's some people literally that's all they care about. It's crazy. Trying to make a little bit of bamboo here. Just 1 second, just short on a massive downtrend right now. It's making a beeline to the bottom of the trading range on the 5-minute chart. You can see with these two lines here, this red line, this green line, is created automatically by the indicator. And it's telling us that, yeah, there's still a range. Like, we haven't really broken out. We're just going so slow. We haven't actually had a good enough move yet to consider a breakout. And we're just completely choppy. Basically, just made a huge bear flag yesterday. That's all yesterday was. We broke the bottom of it, and now we're just, like, tumbling down to the bottom of the trading range. Let's see if we get it, though. Up 283. Yeah, it's not as much as I want. Of course, I want more. It's unfortunate this had happened, but it is what it is. In fact, I think I was in a trade. If I was break even here, I would be like up here, actually. I might have been okay if I just held it break even. I don't know. Too hard to tell. I think I did my best. I wanted to protect some bamboo. Wow, this keeps pushing down, pandas. Pandas! Make sure you scout that like button. $140,000 in payouts this year alone. Not too shabby. Not too shabby. We've already made our six figures. We've already made our six figures this year. Wow, look at this move down. It's just incredible. It is what it is, though. I'm not partaking much in it. You need to pay taxes on the 140K? Yes, absolutely. You do. But I have like other businesses, and so apparently you can just like take the expenses in other businesses and just like spread them around across all your LLCs. So I probably won't have to pay much tax on these. I like to keep myself in debt. You know what I mean? I like to keep myself in debt. Come to Hong Kong, 8.25% tax only. Hong Kong is better. It's more American than America. What in the world is that tax rate? That is beautiful. Are you kidding me? 8.25? No, that's sick. That's actually sick. Are you for real? So on the 5-minute chart, we just snap down to the bottom of the trading range, and we're bouncing off of it. It seems like people are taking profits at the bottom of the trading range here. Got 4 bull bars in a row, but still underneath the 20 MA. First entry here. Second entry short. Are we in trading range rules, though, is the question. Are we in trading range rules? Outside bar reversal. Sitting my pause here. I want a better setup than that. Oh, now it's a good looking signal bar. Okay. Second entry short, lower high. Doesn't even touch the 20 MA. Let's snap down. Beautiful. What in the world is going on? Just like, wow. All right. Fair enough. I felt like maybe trading range rules, but apparently not. Right at the 5-minute, there's some profit taking here. But we come right back into the wick. It's always in short still. We might be heading to the previous day's low to fill the gap down here. It is making a beeline. I'll tell you that much, though. It's absolutely making a beeline right now. Yikes. That tax rate is amazing. Seriously. Our tax rate, like, I'm pretty much third. You got to basically think a third. A third of your money gone. Beeline. It's making a beeline. I don't know why it's even called that. Making a beeline, like the bee, like the bug. Make a beeline is derived from the observation of bees who, after foraging, return to their hive in a straight, direct line. Oh, okay, cool. Oh, wow, we triggered Big Mama on the 5-minute chart. The most, like, oversold, like, possible way, but we do it. It's kind of sick. I guess a lower high would be interesting here. Big old trading ranges. Just bouncing off the previous day's low here. In the most direct line, right? The 5-minute chart went straight down to the previous day's low. And it could bounce all the way back up. I mean, let's just be in a major trading range. In fact, I might look for a reversal here at this point. I'll send you an email with more info if you want. Not sure if you're eligible. Like, should I open an account in Hong Kong? Is that what you're saying? That would be crazy. But yeah, saving, like, if you're talking about you have a less than 10% tax bracket, and in America you basically have 30%, it's crazy. Not only that, that's only federal. You also have to worry about state tax, which is insane. Oh, double tap. Okay. I mean, maybe we should look it up.
2,500 tick trap.
Might chat GPT it up. Big bear move. First entry short off the 20 EMA here. I was thinking about maybe going long here because we had such a obvious bounce, but so many bear bars. Second entry short here. Big Mama's just not been working the last like this whole like year. I feel like Big Mamas have been struggling. I guess. I don't know. I don't know. It's a bear bar. It's still the 20 MA acting as resistance here. Can we get a decent push down to, get to the previous week's low maybe? So I'm thinking. Strong bear bar ending on its low. No follow through on it, which is not a good sign for me. It's never a good sign to see that because there's always a chance it just reverses and breaks your neck. There's always a chance for that in these situations, to be honest. This is a second entry short. Man, do I want a reversal here? Do I want to stick around and find out? Yeah, let's just hold. Let's see. Let's hold. Hold! Wow, closes above the previous day's low. Okay, snaps down a little bit here. Hopefully get to the previous week's close here. I would hate to come out break even, but I will if I have to. Hate to come out break even, but I will if I have to. Do not want another reversal here. I'll tell you that much for sure. I'm out here. I'm going to salvage a little bit of bamboo here. If it does another reversal here, I do not want to see what happens. Like, we just bouncing too many times. Bouncing too many times here. Too trading rangey for me, right, on the higher time frame. It's just big up, big down, big up, big down. It's just too much trading range, price action. I don't want to stick around and find out. If it breaks that low, it could be a good move down. Unfortunately, now it makes the move. Hey, too scared. I've been too traumatized, pandas. I've been too traumatized lately because I've seen these reverse like insane. I mean, still 10 points. I'll take the 10 points. I mean, we're up a good amount still. We're up 644. I'll take it. But pandas, I've been traumatized. I cannot hold on to my trades. If I see a slight reversal like attempt, like I just get too scared. And I'm just like, I can't hold. I cannot hold it. Okay. First entry. We are bouncing off this area. I mean, I just feel like, with such a strong move down, we can be in a downtrend straight up. Pure downtrend. I feel like it wants to fill this gap on the 5-minute chart, though, surely, right? This is like the first target, in my opinion. It really needs to hit it. Does it want to pull back before it does fill it, though, is a question. Does it want to pull back first? Maybe, maybe not, I don't know. Like, how much did I leave on the table here? I left another 14 points on the table. Another second to short here. It probably wants to fill the gap, but I don't know how. I don't know in what manner. Right, there's a gap here on the 5-minute chart. It probably wants to fill. In my opinion, it probably wants to fill it. Second just short here, coming off our trend line. Now we're actually getting above the 20 MA here. It's been a while. We're actually above the 20 MA. It's been a while. Second entry short above the 20 MA, but coming up for a trend line now. That could be enough for people to go short. I don't think I'm going long here yet. I feel like there's too many targets beneath. The trend is too strong to the downside. This could be a nice bounce. This could be a nice pullback here, but in terms of aesthetically, that's a really good, like, I wish I could get fail second entry shorts like this on really good setups, good context. That's like a beautiful looking fail second entry short right off, right above the 20 MA like that. That's not much more you can ask for. A lower high here. I don't know. Lower high does trigger. Coming for a trend line now. I'm tempted. I'm really tempted here. It's a second entry long now. Forming. Second entry long forming here. Fail second entry long. I gotta try. I gotta try here. It's a bit silly to me, but okay, good. I don't mind this happening. It's lifting off now. Okay, strong bull bar ending on its high. Okay. Okay. The second entry long is what actually pushes this up. I was thinking about taking it if it actually touched my trend line, but it did not. Decent pullback here. The trap itself does not work out. But the second entry long, it seems like it's at least 2 pushes up, 2 legs up. Not too shabby. Not too shabby if you ask me. We still have a gap beneath that hasn't been filled. This could just be a pullback for another leg down, which is fair. It could also be a reversal in a big trading range before it even touches the bottom of the... Basically, it's filling the gap. Could also be the bottom trading range. Pandas! We're up 600. I mean, I'll take it. If you haven't noticed, Pandas, we got payouts on the top half of our accounts. It's looking delicious. It's looking great. We're in a great position here to get 3 payouts here on the top half of our accounts. The bottom half, we're still trying to get just the first payouts. If you don't know, the bottom half of the accounts, they got blown, but no matter. We're just going to build these accounts back up. These are all funded accounts still. We got to get them to static threshold. We're like halfway there to static threshold, which is great. Which is really good. In the last 2 days, not too shabby. This is looking like it's popping up here. It looks like it wants to test a 20 EMA on the 2500 tick chart. All right, it looks like it wants to test a 20 EMA here. Okay. One thing about two-leggies, Pandas, I'm noticing more and more, is that when you wait for so long for a good setup, you just end up missing a whole trend. And when you finally get that two-leggy, it's usually too late in trend. And then it just decreases the possible probabilities of it working out. That's one thing I've been noticing about two-leggies. I gotta get better at entering first entries. Good signal bars, possibly. Just good signal bars. If it looks like it's a strong move, right? Strong move as in maybe strong bull bars on the 5-minute chart. Try to jump in with first entries on the 500 tick chart. That could be something I need to do to really capture more of the trend early on. That's essentially what the trap is, right? It's a first entry, actually. Sometimes it's a second entry. But most of the time, not most of the time, but oftentimes it's a first entry. That's what the trap is. Try to get early in that trend on the first entry. It does look like it's Trying to test the 20 EMA here. Decisive bounce off of the previous week's close. But the move down is so strong, Pandas. Like, I'm thinking one more leg down. This is like... Right, we have a pullback from this big move down, but I feel like we need one more leg down, to be honest. Probably a second inch short off the 20 EMA on the 2500 tick chart could present some opportunities here. I might just take it straight up because the ATR on the 2500 tick chart is 21. It's at the time the 500 tick chart ATR was 21, but the ATR now is 21 on the 2500 tick chart. It just means my risk is not too large if I trade on the 2500 tick chart. Second entry long here, possibly coming off our 20 EMA. I might like this trade. If we come off our 20 EMA here, I might take. The only issue is you got to overshoot, probably lead to an undershoot. So you got some issues here if you want to go long here. But you got a clear target above the 20 EMA on the 2500 tick. Right, fairly strong move up. Looking for two legs up on the 2500 tick chart. You get a trend line. If we get off the trend line and a 20 EMA here with a decent signal bar. Like, I would love if it kind of went beneath here, gave me a good signal bar to come back up. That's kind of what I'm looking for here if I can get it. But, you know, oftentimes you don't get the setups you want. Especially if they look too perfect. You usually don't get them. And when they're too perfect like this is like a really good trap. Like, aesthetically, it's a really good trap. When it's too perfect, they don't work out either. It's too good to be true, you know what I mean? Okay, so we don't get our setup. It's just going to go up without us. All good. You know, you got to anticipate the setup, and if you get it, you get it. If you don't, that's why you wait for the setup. That's why you can imagine the setup, right? But now what we have here is a second inch short on the 2500 tick chart, which could be a really good opportunity here. Really good opportunity. And if it doesn't work out, you could possibly reverse it thinking you're in the bottom of a trading, big old trading range. Just big up, big down, big up, big down. The only problem with this is kind of hard to determine exactly where the bottom trading range is. Some people may think you just refill at the breakout point, which is what happened here at the breakout, this big move up. That was the breakout to cause this big move up. We're basically retesting that breakout point. Some people will consider that a good reversal spot. Right, when you get two bull bars like this, they just go long and they're holding. I'm curious to see how the 500 tick chart looks like with the second inch short on the 2500 tick. I mean, if we get a good signal bar that looks like this, I may just try. It's such a strong move up, though. You know what I mean, Pandas? It's such a strong move up. But it's already two legs up, so... Second inch short, the good signal bar would be hard to skip this in my opinion, just because I'm looking for one more leg down with such a strong move down. Issues here, possible, just a straight up bounce off the bottom of some sort of support, could be in reversal area. The good signal bar, this would be very tempting to take. Now the 500 tick chart, we're still above the 20 MA, so it's kind of difficult to take this short when we're above the 20 MA on the 500 tick chart. That could be clues that, you know, maybe we should look for reversal instead here. But the second inch short may not be a good trade because we know in the lower time frames it's actually very bullish still. So much to think about. 16 points. Good. Bad signal bar, to be honest. 500 tick chart still looks pretty bullish to me. We're clearly above the 20 MA. 2500 tick chart hitting its head on resistance currently. Let's see. It might just blow right through. It might completely ignore the fact that there is a 20 MA here, which happens sometimes. You would think it would. But this might just be testament to how strong it is, indicative of how strong this bull move is right now. It could be a straight up V bottom. What's V? What's V in like let me see. Wow, name checks. How true that is. Wayne, what time frame are we using? Top right of your screen, you can see. What is V in like military alphabet? Yeah. V is Victor. Let's test your military knowledge. What is A in the military alphabet? That's an easy one. What is A in the military alphabet? I think that's an easy one. I think kind of everyone knows like the first like six or first five. A in the military alphabet. I'm always impressed when I'm on a phone call and like someone uses the military alphabet. Like when I do it, I'm like C for cat. Like if I have to like emphasize on what the actual letter, like I have to specify like what the actual letter is. I go C for cat. Uh, you know, P for PP. I don't know. Tate says alpha. Absolutely right. YL says Acer Sycomic. Yeah, that would be the second guess. Right? Everyone knows Alpha, Bravo, Charlie, Delta, Echo. But after that, it gets a little bit confusing.
Tick trap.
Gets a little bit. What's F? Anyone know what F is in the military alphabet? All right, Sean Bull bars. This is the 2500 tick chart. Best signal bar now. Just watching. Unless we get a fail second entry long here on the 500 tick chart, I don't think I'm interested. I don't think I'm very interested in that. Fail second entry long would be then that would get me intrigued to go long here. But other than that, pandas, I don't know. Marcus von Foxtrot, yes. Anyone know what T is? I only know T because of Warzone, Call of Duty, Tango. Exactly. Got a Tango. I finally realized what that means. It means terrorist. That's why they say T. They call them tangos because it's T for terrorists. Did anyone know that? I just had an epiphany. Goodness gracious. Fail second entry long. I'll be interested here. Far away from 20, man. I swear to never take this trade, but I'm gonna take it. I made a blood oath to never take this trade. Here I am taking it. Again and again and again. Strong bear bar. Anyone's low. 2500 tick chart. Carter says, ES, what do you do? I trade the 2000 tick chart and 10,000 tick chart. Why do I use those time frames? For the Nascraq, I use a 500 and a 2500. Why do I use that? It seems seemingly random, but the reason why I do it is because the market is fractal. Since the market is fractal, you gotta take, use basically the smaller time frames, the bigger time frames, like you see the same patterns. So a good ratio that people typically do, right, when they trade is the daily and the weekly, which is a 1-to-5 ratio, right? There's 5 days in one trading week. So you got 1-to-5. So that's why I like to use that ratio 1-to-5 for the higher time frame. If I'm going to trade the 500 tick chart, then I like to have the 2500 tick chart for reference. Same thing with the EMINI. 2000 tick chart, 5 times 2000 is, what is it, 10,000. 10,000 tick chart. Those are two time frames I like to use, tick charts for the EMINI. Little bit confused right now, but okay, I'll take it anyway. Small risk here. Okay. Terrible looking signal bar. Trying anyways, because I could care less. It's a small risk trade, pandas. Don't even worry about it. Not even 10-point trade. If you lose this trade, it's completely fine, but you know, if you see a bear bar like this, you let it cook a little bit. You lose this trade, you lose what, like under $200. If you win this trade, then you're talking about like 500. Okay, not the best bar fall through, but it is okay. Big spike down. Let's get a little bit more, please.
Target filled.
It kept like crawling upwards. I hate when that happens, but just kept crawling upwards. I'm out. The reason why I'm taking like my profits pretty quick, pandas. Another big reason is because the bottom half of my accounts, they still have a trailing threshold, so I cannot swing. I cannot swing trade, and well, I can swing trade, but I have to have a tight stop, and the swing has to just be very strong, very fast. Okay, it looks like we're gonna fill the gap here. The 5-minute chart has a gap to fill still. We're very close to it, making strong bear bar to it right now. I was thinking about holding to the gap, but who knows? I made good bamboo there, decent bamboo. Let's see. I made almost 20 points on that. It's fine. I just didn't like how it started to form. I think I'm gonna try with 2 here just to fill that gap. Right, the 5-minute chart. If we break this low, I'm thinking we're gonna try to fill the gap here, which is right beneath. It's like the least we can do, right? And honestly, on days like the market changes we've been having, that might not even work out. To be honest, who knows? Like for this trade, I got out here, but what would I really been looking for? Like if I look for this target here, like what would I do here at this point? I guess move my stop loss 1 tick above this, and now you got stopped out. Jeez. Okay, the 5-minute, another. Like we haven't closed beneath the previous day's low yet, but it certainly looks like he wants to make a new low. At least one leg down. This basically from this, like all the criteria is met, right? We basically had 2 legs down, right? This is a criteria of a swing trade. 1, 2, 3, 9, 10, 11, 12, and 12 bars. So usually it's 2 legs, 10 bars, but 12 bars, 10 bars, whatever. Pans, make sure you scalp that like button. We got a nice looking first entry here. Good looking signal bar as well. Ends on its low. Coming up for trend line and 20 EMA. Decent looking first entry if you're going to just take a first entry here. Not too shabby if you ask me. Like, I feel like we're going to fill the gap, but I just don't know in what manner. Like, we can have a deep pullback at this point. Back to the 20 EMA, sure, why not? I just don't know what manner we're going to do it in. I feel like we're going to do it. I feel like if it gets down to this point, then it's like, I got to just try. I got to at least try. You have to try. You have to try. Big bull bar. Right? Even the strong bear bar endings are low, basically with two key areas. This is what's happening right now. Reversing back up. Can't take the second short. Cannot take it. In fact, you may look for a reversal here at this point. Because double bottom. It's a second entry short. Super strong bull bar. Super strong bear bar, no follow through. Bull bar, no follow through. Sick. So sick. Take the fail second entry short here. Maybe for a nice little pop up. Maybe for a nice little pop up. But not much room above, right? Lots of resistances above it. And since if I'm not going to take it here, I'm probably not going to take it here. Okay, fail second entry short. It could be a nice pop up. Right, again, coming off like a double bottom of some sort. Not too shabby of a setup. Not too bad of a trade, to be honest. To me, I just feel like there's too many resistances above it. And we got clear target beneath. So the resistances, I mean, 2500 tick chart. You got the 20 EMA right here. And it's been, the 20 EMA has been very strong almost all time frames. Feels like I just short. Could blast off here. Who knows? Basically making a double bottom. Feels like I just short. I mean, it's not a bad trade. Not too shabby, if you ask me. Not too shabby. I just don't know if it's worth it. If it's worth it. Like the 20 EMA right now is just, it's just been very, very good. Very good, like, indicator for today, in my opinion. It was enough probably to make a, yep, enough to make a scalp here on that fail second short. I guess it's kind of hard for me to keep switching my bias back and forth, back and forth. The second entry short is something I'm looking for on the 5-minute chart to fill this gap down here, thinking the market wants to fill this gap so there's no more unfinished business before making a new all-time high. That's what I'm thinking. But notice this pan has 5-minute. Never broke, never closed beneath the previous day's close or low. In fact, we got very close to it, but the market did not want to close beneath it. It did not want to close beneath it, and I think that's pretty significant. Shows you how many bulls were willing to buy here. Even when it snapped down like this, even before it filled the gap, the bulls are just rushing in here just to buy with limit orders. It's insane. Actually sick. So sick. I may take a first entry on the 2500 tick. It's kind of creating a big triangle at the moment, to be honest. If this was the top of the triangle, 2500 tick chart. I mean, if it does bounce off of the 20 EMA here, it's like basically creating a triangle like this. Which is okay. Plenty of room to the bottom of the triangle. I don't know. I don't know. I could try here. It's a silly trade. You usually don't take lower highs like this. First entry lower high. I usually don't. But today's an exception because I feel like today the 20 EMA is being so respected that if we get a bounce off of it, I kind of want to try. I kind of want to try here because the 20 EMA, today is an exception because 20 EMA has been very strong. Like the 20 MA is being very strong here. Just keeping above it. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. And if it blasts off to the upside, then we'll change our bias. It's that simple, pandas. It's that easy. You know what I mean? I'd say bulls are kind of in control here, to be honest. Right? Every bar looks kind of bullish and developing bullish. Keep making higher highs and higher lows, then it's certainly bullish. Okay. Interesting. Don't know what's happening here. Second entry long. I cannot say this is off of some sort of trend line here. Interesting. It looks pretty bullish. I mean, we're still clearly above the 20 MA here. Mm-hmm.
5-minute trap.
All right. I think I made my decision what to do here. At the 5-minute 20 MA. We got the 5-minute second entry short forming here. Ooh, second entry long here. Interesting. Could be a really strong push up here. Right, the 5-minute has plenty of room to touch the 20 MA. Has plenty of room to get to these pivots again here. Okay, interesting. This is very confusing. What in the world? Screen trading range above the 20 MA. Basically making a bull flag here. Okay. Makes a new high. Fair enough. Clearly above the 20 MA. It looks slightly bullish. I mean, we're up 1,000 pandas. I mean, I'm not even complaining. Being up 1K, it's great. I mean, being up 1K is great. I love being up 1,000. I'll take it. And if that's all we get today, I'm happy with that. I would love to get the bottom half of my counts up to 5,000 again. It's just so frustrating, you know? It's just so frustrating. We just get like so many bad days in a row. For me, like my mind was done, like with those accounts. Like I just didn't want to keep fighting for them. It just, my mentality was just too weak, and I just felt like, let's just start over. I like my threshold back. I like to be able to swing a little bit. It's very, I felt so stressed over every single trade because I was so worried to bust the accounts. But after like at a certain point, I'm like, let's just bust them and just start over because it's just too much stress per trade. I just couldn't. Pandas, make sure you scalp that like button. We're at 1K today. I feel like this is not cool enough. The payouts. Oh, whoops. I'm not showing the chat. My bad. Here we go. I feel like this is not cool enough. I need to make this look cooler. I should change the font. First things first, change the font. The color is a little weird too. What font should I use is a question. Should I use Wingdings? Wingding font is always a... Nah, you know what's really cool? Everyone knows this one. I mean, this is the most professional font you can possibly imagine here. Yeah, how cool is that? Good old Comic Sans. So the 5 minute chart, I felt like it might come back up to the top of this. It felt a little awkward to trigger a second to short that looks like this when you got these two big like tails here. It felt like it wanted to like retest at least these pivot highs and the 20 MA. So at this point, are we gonna fill the gap? I don't know, pandas. Like maybe not even today. Who knows? Like we're so far away from it at this point. It's like you kind of don't think about it. The second to short ended up being a monster move. Very nice. And where I thought the 20 MA is strong, no longer I can say it is. OP Comic Sans. You know what? That was the most racist font ever. But the thing is, like, let me show you the font first. You guys might know what I'm talking about, but this is the most racist font ever. Oh wow, do I even have it? I might not have it here. They might have got rid of it because it's such a racist font. The font, I actually don't have it. They might got rid of it, but the font was called Wonton. The Wonton font. And it was like, it made everything look Chinese. I was like, this is the most racist font ever. It's like the equivalent of someone like stretching their eyes and impersonating an Asian person. That's like what that font is, the Wonton font. And the thing is, Chinese people didn't even care. They leaned into it. They used that font for like Chinese restaurants, and they love that font. When I think about it, my dad is such like it felt like such a racist font to me. Huge move up. Am I looking for a second to short still on the 5 minute chart? Hard to say at this point, because now we're just basically right back into this mush, right? Trading range. Big push down to the bottom of the trading range, big push back up. Never closing beneath the previous day's low. Never reaching this gap here. The move down is so strong, it could warrant another push down. The good enough signal bar, but your risk, what you're talking about now, for instance, for this bar is 23-ish points. You should go with micros, to be honest. Maybe 2 micros. Should I jump on micros right now? Should I jump on the micros? Jump on the micros. I jump on the golds. MES. Huh. You can basically see this two-legged pullback. Like, One pullback, first entry, second pullback. But the 5 minutes just these two legs up. Right, A, B, C. Nice second entry short forming here, but it's looking pretty bullish in other time frames. The 2500 tick chart looks pretty bullish. We're clearly above the 20 MA. Lots of bull bars in a row. 500 tick chart also looks bullish. Could be measure move here, possibly. Let's see. Yeah, it makes a measure move from this leg up. No, leg up. Measure movement. Maybe a fail second entry long here could be decent, just because it would be like confluence with the 5 minute second entry short. And it's hard for me to go long here because we're right on the 20 MA on the 5 minute chart. So even though this looks very bullish, actually, it actually looks very bullish to me. I gotta consider, the possibility this could be a resistance here. So I'm not going long here. Bad signal bar also, but coming off our 20 MA, which is not bad. I don't know. Yeah. I'll just set my pause on a little bit here. Which font should I use? I usually just use Impact. I don't know why I like it. It's just very simple, very clean. And it's impactful. Is this cool? Does this give a certain vibe? Oh, hello. Never mind. What in the world is happening? Oh, we are pushing down. Ah. 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 What do I do here? I'm so confused.
Five-minute trap.
Okay. Interesting. Wow. Wow. I guess. I guess. I don't feel comfortable at all. The outside bar reversal on the 5 minute chart. I don't know. Maybe I'll take with micros. I usually don't take trades with micros, but here we go. Let's take a micro trade, why don't we? I really don't take trade with micros, but here I go. I'm taking a trade with a micro just because the risk is so large. We are in a micro trade here. I don't remember the last time I've taken a micro trade, but here we go. We're taking a micro trade because the risk is so big here in the 5-minute chart. It's kind of fun trading micros. Like, fun as in, like, I have zero stress. If I lose this trade, it's like $25 or something like that. $50 maybe. Something like that. If I lose this trade, it's a $54 loss. I'm trading micros right now. Micros. Marcus Vaughn said, I spent a few micros on the ES for about 15 points. I only made about $200 net, but having less stress feels worth it. Yeah, I mean, this is great. It's not about the stress. It's about the appropriate, like, risk. So technically, I can trade 4 contracts here, right? Because if I'm, like, willing to lose $200 per trade, if I'm willing to lose $200 per trade here, okay, bye-bye. If I'm willing to lose $200 per trade, that means with this one contract, the loss is $54. So it's about 4 contracts I could trade here for the micros, and we would be completely fine. Plus, you could have like a runner if you wanted to. Is this really going to take off, though, is the question. I just don't know. I just don't know. To be honest, it just feels weird. Strong bull bar, maybe I'll just add to it, see what happens. Trading micros. Let's see what happens. Bottom of the trading range, back to the top of the trading range. Jeez, all right. Fair enough. Sean Bull bar maybe add on to this position. It's such a weak move. What am I looking at here? I love micros. Micros so fun. I make $5, I lose $5. What's the difference? All right. All right. Well, if this trap fails, it'll actually be a big push back down. To be honest.
2500 tick trap.
It's not a strong bull bar, by any sense. Do I want to stick around to see what happens here, though? I really want to stick around to find out what happens here. No. Currently, this trap feels like it's failing. Marcus Vaughn, thanks for joining. Have an amazing weekend. Tomorrow is Friday, though, so we have one more day of streaming this week. Okay, big push down. And this is why you trade with micros. When you got this much risk, you trade appropriately here. I mean, it makes sense for micros, for me to trade micros on the 5-minute chart. So I have it readily available. I guess it's kind of like trading micros helps you with your FOMO because it allows you to enter the trade, but also like mitigates your risk. I guess you still have FOMO of like maybe not making a lot of money, but at least you're in the trade, you know? So you can get rid of that FOMO at least. Yeah, this looks like it wants to push down. I mean, to me, like we still have the gap beneath, need to fill. This is just looks like a bear flag to me. It's unfortunate it just has to push up like this one time. So I don't really know. Oh, look at this push down here. I'm getting stopped out. If I haven't been stopped out already. I'm getting stopped out soon. This is why you trade the micros. I love it. I absolutely love it here. I'm going to enter short here. Not with the outside bar reversal though.
5-minute trap.
Okay, I'll just take the hit here. I'm gonna enter short here. I don't want to be on two opposite trades. That's why. That's why I did that. I wanted to get out early because I did not want to be in two opposite trades, like one going long, one going short. Apex could possibly ding you for that. So did not want that to be the case. I think this is showing me that this is not, the bulls. They had it. They had the opportunity to go long, but they did not take it. It did not go well for them. Let's go short here. This is probably the last trade of the stream. Feels like entry long coming off of key areas here. Pops back up incredibly strong here. Fair enough. Fair enough. 2500 tick chart still showing some strength here. We're going to try. Whatever happens, happens. So it ended up being a decently big risk here, but this is a good area to reverse in my opinion. You got a head and shoulders essentially. I think this could be a good attempt to go short here. I don't like the signal bar by any means. I don't like the fact we came back into the trading range. And we're coming right back into it. Unfortunate. Unfortunate. We're probably going to lose this trade. It's all good. I feel like it's still a good entry to, if you have like a short bias here with the head and shoulders here, this could be a decent entry here. It's getting a little choppy now and a little bit confused. Regardless, I like the trade. I think it was worth it here. Could have obviously waited for a second to short. Maybe better. But with a higher low, I'm just going to take the hit. And if I see the second short, I still like it with the good signal bar. Maybe I'll go short here again. But right now, I'll just take the hit on the higher low. If it takes me out, it is what it is. Come back to the top of the trading range possibly. Don't want to hold into that. So most likely get stopped out here. Yes, get stopped out. All good. Fortunately, it was kind of a big risk. If I still like the second just short, I'll try one more time here. The good signal bar, I'll be interested, but this could just be bullish again. Yeah. All right, fair enough. To me, I've had a bearish bias because the 5-minute had a chance to really trade this trap. It didn't take the chance. It didn't take the opportunity. So I felt like maybe it's going to reverse here. But the 2500 tick chart proves to be too bullish here. Clearly staying above the 20 EMA. And it's having a hard time breaking beneath it. So I don't know if I want to keep going short here. Hitting my head against this support here on the 2500 tick. All right. Just be trading range at this point. Who knows? So sick. So sick. We came back to basically take out the stops that were using to stop, and now pushing back up. Right. Basically, it's like limit order trading or trading range, right? When it feels like you're getting stop hunted like that, basically it triggers you and bounces right off your stop loss. It's kind of like the institutions need to reload. They need to have reloaded. They want to push it higher, but they have to reload first. At this point, I'm just confused. I do want to take one more trade, and hopefully it'll be a banger, but right now we're going really sideways. Second just short here. No idea what's happening. Going very sideways. Could be the head and shoulders now, right? left shoulder, head, right shoulder, right, left shoulder, head, right shoulder. Only problem going short here is that the 2500 tick chart is clearly above the 20 EMA. And the 20 EMA is kind of acting as like a support here. We try to push beneath it a couple times and it just closes above it every time. On shore. It is a second inch short. Terrible signal bar, but it is a second inch short. Fair enough. I'm like trying to guess which way this is gonna move. Like which big move it's gonna be next. Down or up. It feels like this could be down. But we shall see. Okay. Feels like it's short. Fair enough. Strong bull bar ending on high. You want it with that cook. Definitely don't want that to cook. If you're in a long here, you want to cook a little bit. Yikes. Cooking still. No clue. It's just in a trading range right now. It's quite risky just to go short here for the sake of going short. Big bear bar ending on its low. You should just stay away from this market right now, to be honest. It's very choppy. Lots of overlapping bars. Could push down here. Let's see. Okay, big push up. Danger is we don't guess here. We make the right moves. Absolutely. But you got to anticipate, right? You got to anticipate one way or another. And then you got to jump in quick. Right? If you're not anticipating, you're going to miss it. Okay. It's just too choppy. 500 tick chart is too choppy here. You might have to rely on the higher time frames. It's an OI pattern right now on the 5-minute chart. This is what I'm keeping my eye on. It's an OI pattern. An OII pattern would definitely give me a reason to go short if it breaks to the downside. To me, the failed trap means a lot to me. Basically the fails at extra short, right, means a lot to me. The fact that this failed means a lot. Completely overlapping bars here on the 500 tick chart. Very hard to tell. But you can tell by the 240 SMA we are kind of going downwards still. But we'll wait. We'll wait to see. We kind of want to see the breakout. Okay. Lower high, 2500 tick chart. Still clearly above the 20 EMA on the 2500 tick. Basically in this trading range right now on the 500 tick chart. 2500 tick chart, we're above the 20 EMA, kind of like hitting the 20 EMA here. Maybe making a second entry long on the on the 2500 tick chart, to be honest. Wowzers. Insane. This is insanely choppy here. Insanely annoying to trade. All right. We got the OII here. Possibly forming on the OII on the 5-minute chart. Just being absolutely diabolical here on the 5-minute chart. 35 seconds. $24 seconds. Basically got 3 seconds we can move this. All right. It's an OII pattern. Let's see if we get something juicy from this. With a bear bar OII. Outside, inside, inside. Break to the downside. Hopefully it gives us enough reason. Just hold a little bit here. Okay, strong push down so far. Doesn't mean much though. Doesn't mean much for us. Or is it going to create a wedge like this and just reverse back up? Who knows? Nobody knows. Nobody knows. The 5-minute, the setup is simple, right? If you break to the other side of this inside bar, you're dead. You kind of made a 1-to-1. Maybe I should have looked for the 1-to-1. Maybe I got a little greedy there. It is bouncing back up, though. Maybe I should have just looked for the 1-to-1. You got a little too greedy there. Maybe a little too greedy there. Maybe she just got the 1-to-1. Basically, 1-to-1 was made, like, instantly. And it's bouncing back up. I don't know. I thought we would reach the bottom of trading range or some sort. I want to let this candle finish, to be honest. I want at least one candle to finish on the 5-minute chart to figure out what's going to happen here. To be honest, it's a little bit confusing. But we'll wait. We'll wait and see. Got the trap on the 5-minute chart, or the 500 tick chart, which is nice. If the trap fails, I think I'll come out break even here now. Because that's basically the trap failing. Come back to the 1-to-1. Man, the trap fails. So gross. Trap fails on the 500 tick chart. It's just not going. It's just too choppy for me. And I don't know. Maybe I should just let this one candle to finish. 2 minutes left on this candle. Hey! How annoying is that? How annoying is that? Hey! There's a trap on the 500 tick. And essentially fails. Jeez. What can you do? What can you do? What can you do about that? It is what it is. Disgusting. And now it's going to go down after it takes me a break even. Jeez. I cannot hold my trades, pandas. I cannot hold them. It's so choppy. After a big move, I usually like to protect my profits, right? After a big move, I like to just take my risk off. But the big moves are counteracted with another big moves. And now it's making the move down. I feel like I should just go short here. That's, I don't know. Too tough to say, pandas. I made a boo boo. I should have just held at least for one candle to finish on the 5 minute chart. I should let the 5 minute candle finish. I got spooked. I got spooked. I really got spooked there. It just unfortunate has to keep coming back to break even for me, and I could not hold. Like I thought the move was strong enough to be cleared, but it got taken out break even so quickly, and it is what it is. So just pandas. Pandas. I don't know. I just find this to be incredibly annoying that it does this, like time and time again. Um, I should seriously base the whole entire strategy off of this fact that it does this all the time. Like all the time it does it. I should make a whole strategy based off of that. Man, oh man, oh man, oh man, oh man. I don't know, pandas. I just silly. I should have held at least for one complete 5 minute bar. One complete 5 minute bar. At least could come down to the bottom of the trading range. Are we in a downtrend? I have no clue. So choppy. Probably just come back into the chop. All I know is that this has been terrible the last hour or so. Whew. I just felt like with this trap triggering, like we should have been cleared. But instead, it comes back up, takes me up break even. Super frustrating. And I think for me, it was more important that I protect my bamboo today, right? Because if this did reverse back into this trading range, then I would be break even today. I'd rather be up 500 than break even. The probability since it started to reverse right there, I just felt like probability got way less than I thought originally. So it is what it is. I mean, what can you do? I think I'm gonna end it there, pandas. Like I just don't like the price action right now. I do not like what's happening here. I don't like the back and forth. I don't like the overlapping bars. I don't like the choppiness. I'm up over 500, which is great, pandas. Great bamboo today, and I was up like 1,000, but it is what it is. It's just now that it's not the fact that I want to chase my losses. In fact, I want to stop trading now because it's the fact that the price action is no longer behaving. It's just going back and forth, back and forth. Super difficult to trade, and it's not giving us any clear direction to trade. I thought we were gonna fill the gap. I guess not. I guess the gaps don't want to be filled these days. Like, clear gap, here, and this move down, even though it's like kind of strong, it's not that strong. Pretty weak, and it's clearly like a sell. All right, this bear bar OI pattern, bear bar here, just nice snap to the downside. Probably makes a 1 to 2 here. Yeah, makes exactly a 1 to 2, and it reverses back up essentially. If we want to be very accurate, it misses the 1 to 2 by a couple ticks. It missed the 1 to 2, so that's unfortunate for those looking for the 1 to 2 at least. I just don't like it. I don't like how the market's moving now. Lots of wicks. Like I thought clearly it wants to fill the gap down here. So there's a gap here from this price action just closed, right? 2 days before closed right here, or 3 days before closed right here, and opens up here. So you have a big gap that needs to be filled. And it tried several times to fill it down here, try to fill it, comes back up, tries to fill it again down here, misses it, and so now we're in this weird place. I like to make more money today, but I don't think the market's going to give me the opportunity to do so. Looking at how choppy it is and has been, it could be several hours until we get the correct market conditions to feel comfortable to trade. And that's just what it feels like, pandas. I don't know about you, but this is what it feels like. Jeez. I mean, talk about chop. Talk about low volatility. Talk about confusion. I was in a decent trade. In a decent trade. A really good trade, actually. I should let the one candle finish on the 5 minute at least. V bottoms here essentially. So when you're dealing with V bottoms, you just know you're in like very confusing price action. These V bottoms very hard to predict. Why are they hard to predict? Because right on the 2500 tick chart, it looks like a strong bear bar ending on its. It is a strong bear bar ending on its low, and you're thinking follow through here, first thought, but instead you actually just get folded, and now it's doing something confusing again. It's absolutely folded there. It's almost clear though that there's some limit orders for some reason, just all floating like right here. Like why? Why are there so many limit orders here? I have no clue. But there are a bunch of limit orders just chilling here. Clearly by the price action, you can see it. So sick. So sick. All right, pandas. Are we going to get a long opportunity here? I think we see it. I think it's close. Pandas. Pandas. Pandas, pandas, pandas. Let's get something here. I think we can get something. It's starting to rip at the seams. Starting to get out of this mush here. And we are making a beeline to the top of the trading range on the 5-minute chart, seems like. 2 strong bull bars in a row. I would like to go long, but I feel like the move might be done already. Like I may just need to jump in anywhere, everywhere type situation. But that's always hard to say, right? It's always hard to tell. I was thinking about taking this fail second just short, but it took it with an outside bar reversal. I just felt like, just let it go. 2 strong bull bars, 2,500 tick chart. Is that enough for me just to start going long here? It's blasting away. $2,500 tick. You could possibly say we're in like a channel like this on the 2,500 tick chart. It's fair, right? We're hitting all the top and the bottoms, and if we're going to go long, you gotta be prepared if you think you're gonna really break out of this ascending channel. You could wait for a pullback here. Whoo! It's tough. This is tough. It's not easy, pandas. It's not easy, I'll tell you that much. All right. Maybe a little too late to the party there. Try to buy always in long here. Trying to buy always in long. Just trading the 5-minute chart right now. Only thing I hope it doesn't do is a top and just rips my face off. That's the only thing I hope it doesn't do. Which it probably will do, knowing knowing the market conditions and how we've been, what's been going on in the market these days. It's always in long. 2 strong bull bars ending near their highs. Just gotta try here, I guess. Give me a nice 10-pointer. I'll take it. Here's 10 points. Back and forth, back and forth. Just grinding up. Looking heavy, right? Looking like it's struggling to go up. Just lots of choppiness, grinding its way up. Whoo! Not looking pretty. It's not looking pretty. I'll tell you that much right now, pandas. It's not looking pretty at all. Not looking pretty. Almost reason for me just to get out because it's just not looking pretty for me. In fact, it's looking quite ugly now. Higher lows, higher highs every time. I don't know what to say. Two strong bull bars. Maybe you want to go in long here. But in a trading range-esque price action, I don't know. Hey, I could have made a mistake here. Big boo-boo. Yeah, it's probably going to fold on me. It looks like it's going to fold on me, right? Strong push down. Looks like it's going to fold. Unfortunate. It's super annoying. Looks like it's trying to fold on me. I want to give it a chance, right, to bounce off some sort of support here. Instead, it just folded a top. Just flushes. Unfortunately. Darn. Two bear bars in a row, ending on their lows. It's enough reason for me to go short, to get out of this trade, to be honest. That in itself is enough reason to get out of this trade. Every day, pandas. This nonsense. Teases me. Makes a huge bull move. Try to jump in on always in long. Clear targets above. Instead, it just gets choppy. Folds on me like crazy. No, multiple bear bars in a row maybe here. No, 3 bear bars in a row. 2 of them very strong. We're going to try to come out here. Thinking hopefully this is a pullback. We'll see though. At this point, coming out break even, I'm happy. At this point, coming out break even, I'm happy here. If not, it is what it is. Thinking the bull move is strong enough to give me one more lift here. If it's just an A-top reversal, it is what it is, and I'm going to take the hit, unfortunately, here. Yeah, makes a lower high, lower low. We got the trend line hopefully protecting us. I'm going to let the trend line do its job if it can. I'm going to let it do its job if it can. If it can't, it is what it is. Oh, boy, this is tough. Oh, very tough conditions. I cannot trade in these conditions. Very hard for me. Okay, makes the second pullback here. I'm dead. Pretty certain I'm dead here. Pretty certain I'm dead here. Maybe not. I have a chance. Okay, almost takes me out break even. Doesn't quite get there though, unfortunately. It tried to, right, pandas? It really okay. I'll come out break even there. I'm happy with that. This market is insane. It ends up being a second entry long outside bar reversal. The 5-minute looked like it wanted to reverse here with this bar, and I was like, all right, give it a chance. Like, I wanted to pull back. It's just the pullback's gonna be too deep for me to keep holding this trade. Ends up being nice second entry long off the 20 EMA, and ultimately that's what saves me. And I was expecting that. That's why I let it cook a little longer. But in such a scary way, right? Like, look at the 2500 tick chart, bear bar ending on its low. 5-minute chart, bear bar ending on its low. You thought it was going to at least trigger to create the trap here. Doesn't. I'm just lost. I'm absolutely lost here in the chop. And just unfortunate. Unfortunate here. If I feel like I can just short, I'll try, I guess. Last trade of the stream. no matter what happens. I don't want an outside bar reversal. I personally don't want an outside bar reversal. If we could prevent that, that'd be great. All right, I'll try here. We're in. We're in a doozy. Okay. That's not good. That's not good at all, pandas. This is terrible. This is not good at all, pandas. I'm getting destroyed here left and right. This is not good at all. What's happening here? I don't know why it's so hard for me to make bamboo. So incredibly hard to make bamboo now. Okay, whatever. I'm not going to add more at a higher position like that. Hopefully strong bull bar would be a good sign for me. I don't know. Try to get out, but it didn't allow me to get out right there.
Target.
I'm out. I'm done, pandas. I can't handle this. I think I'm done. I think I'm done with today. It's just so ridiculous. Like, it's just grindy and it's just annoying, and everything about the price action is just disgusting. I don't know why I'm continuing to trade here in this terrible price action. I just don't know why. It's going to blast off here now, isn't it? Now that I'm out. It's going to blast off, isn't it? It's going to blast off here. Watch. Just watch. Higher low. Maybe interested here in a higher low. I don't think it will even make the... I don't think it will even do it. It's not going to even give us the higher low. It's going to be too eager to... Okay. Higher low. Last trade. Higher low here. Or are we just in a disgusting trading range right now? Like, incredibly disgusting trading range right now. Could be the case as well. Why not? Like, what's new, right? What's new? You might want to come back down to this level to like reload here. I wouldn't be surprised if it did that as well. Low volume day. Alright, truly last trade, whatever. Takes me out here, that's it. The moment it enters, it starts to just reverse on me. I just don't think this is a good sign. Probably bad trade. Probably bad stop loss too. It's probably gonna reload in this area or reload down here. It's just ridiculous. Why am I still trading here, pandas? What am I still doing? I just saw the strong bull bar 5-minute chart. I thought it would be always in long, just as it has been for a little bit. But no continuation on these patterns, which is why it's so difficult to trade for me. Like, I need some continuation. I need, like, at least something to happen twice in a row. But it's just nothing is happening here. It is not worth loading up here. I'm just going to take the hit and move on. I'm going to take the hit and move on. It's just not worth it. Even though it feels like a limit order market for the bulls. Like, I should just keep buying. But it's just so frustrating, pandas. So incredibly frustrating here. All right. Last trade. Here we go. Here's my stop loss. It's a small stop loss. Either we break even today, pandas, or we make some decent bamboo. Let's do it. You can't even break above the previous candle's high. It's stuck. It's just stuck here. It's just stuck. Completely stuck here. Pandas, what is going on here? Higher low triggers. Why do I feel like that's all is going to happen? Strong ending on its high, no follow through. It gets reversed. The moment that bar closes, reverses. There's no follow through. I just panic. I can't do anything here. You get a strong bull bar ending on its high, it just reverses immediately. I mean, what can you do, man? It is what it is, man. This is the type of market we're in. It's absolute trash. Absolute trash lord price action here all day, every day.
Target.
Coming out break even because I'm just absolutely just frustrated. Pandas, we're done. We're done. Like, there's nothing I can do in this market. It's just super frustrating, super choppy, super grindy. Ends up going the way I thought it was going to go after another reversal back down. So incredibly sick, pandas. What can you do about it? Just what can you do about this, pandas? We made our bamboo. I'm happy with it. Well, at least we made our bamboo. We're up 581. I mean, it's not the worst, not the best. All I can say, I'm just incredibly tilted. I'm tilted. I'm green and I'm tilted. Like, look at what we're dealing with here for the pandas. Can we actually get some price action? What is this? What are we dealing with here, pandas? So disgusting. I think I'm done here, Pandas. All right. Hey, I'll take it. I'm up 581. It's not the best. It's not the worst, but it's bamboo. Green is green. Even though the market's super frustrating and it's doing this choppy thing and it's just grinding its way to some destination. I just don't want to be any more part of it. It's just too disgusting for me to trade now. Pandas, I hope the price section is better tomorrow. I mean, it was okay today early on, but got really stupid. It got really, really choppy. Basically, we only have about 30 minutes of good. Basically, have 30 minutes of good price action to trade, and that's it. Really, then the rest of the day is chop. So, Pandas, with that being said, I hope you guys enjoy. It's got that like button. We got that second payout. I'll put a post up, and showing basically we got the payout. And, we're well on our way to getting our 6 payouts. Like, basically, I need to just do small trades on the top half of my accounts. Like, I'm just trading normally. But, yeah, we'll see. We'll see, Pandas. I'm just so frustrated here. All right, with that being said, Pandas, I'll hope I see you guys tomorrow morning, 9:15 a.m. Eastern Time. As always, happy trading. Bye.